Please join me on my journey if you care for the truth. I am a truth seeker, Ex-Shia, and ex-Muslim. Thank you so much.
Hello, greetings. This is me again, Zahra. So, come here for my case now, and compelled also, and a warning, a very dangerous energy. I'm not supposed to, there's no need, even if the person, there are many enemies, there are many devils, there are devil sent, devil possessed, there are people who are selfish. I don't need to abuse them. But they put me in that frame of mind and compel me to abuse. I've already done it on Facebook, and I've shared three contents, nude and all this, right? Got myself restricted on Facebook until for a whole day. Can't share, can't do anything. Can't post on Facebook. So after having complained about the person now, there's another enemy I have. They came as friends long time ago when I had left Karachi American School, and they grew up a little bit, and then they were having parties and all this, having a party. So he came, my mother's cousin. Now since a while. So when I posted against him on Facebook, I actually then went to this comment, other comment on my other, back to the old comment. I've already replied to him, done 3-4 live streams or more on the other channel. And please, if I abuse, of course, social media will not understand, and I do certain things that is out of my control. At that time, I'm like a witch, monster. But the nuksan, the loss that I give is to myself a lot, and there's also energy draining and siphoning and siphoning, and there's also this swapping of the destinies. So this time I trusted, I went a little like, I've been saying against my father's family, grandmother, all this, but there's another one in our family that I, and when she said that recently I was in Dubai, I spoke to her, she said that she's an elderly lady, she's an older cousin, she's an older cousin of my late mother, so from her mother's side. So she said 7 Qurans up, 7 Qurans down. I'm not, and my hand in the middle, I'm not doing jadoo on you. But when I was telling someone, my aunt or someone, they were like nodding. I was like, how can you not believe? Like now, you see, because she has told me that she's not doing jadoo. She's not done jadoo on me ever. Right? And before that, she said, मेरे बेटों पे, मेरे बच्चों पे फिटकार मुंह पे अगर मैंने तुम पे जादू किया, so I had to believe her, right? Before that in Karachi, when I called to ask her, are you, like so I don't know, and if I did that with my other aunt, she'd be, so like I'm screaming, right, inside, I'm screaming and I'm going to abuse, but of course it's controlled here. But abuse, I don't know, like I'll be in a rage, furious and all this. So that's the warning here for that. And it's dangerous. In other ways, like when air blew, Libby, my friend was working there, crash. It is on her son's birthday. Now, sometimes I can go there to Wikipedia. Let's see, my nerves are wrecked right now. I'm not feeling well. I can maybe rest, and when I go there, Wikipedia check when I'm totally resting and like lying down, and so right now sitting up. I better not check Air Blue. Margalla Hills crash. 28 July. Forgotten the year. Yeah, and he also had Murtuza Bhutto was his friend. Okay, and they're in Dubai, and you know, they're one is in Canada now. It's the older brother, and so they are using um, social media, right? Oh, devil sent this one video. Really, may God protect. Because there's someone of theirs in America also, but he's a very good person. Um, Oh, and principal's house, I'll eat him. And I'm abusing the principal on Facebook live streams, yeah? So I become like this. So, so my case very complicated. And then when he got the wife, the ex-army officer, Pakistani ex-army officer's daughter, he married. And when I was going to London, he came to meet me, a group of people, with a group of people, and as we were going down the stairs in my house, I was saying, Abhi naak nahi katana. I was like, this is not a joke. I was like, what is this, Raju? And all this, right? But my other aunt said that more than his mother, there's the witch is like his mother was ant size against me. I thought maybe her son is the giant size. Yeah, so my mind did go to him because he was calling, telling me there's someone, Gohar's, my aunt, sorry, I have to take names like this, yeah? That some Chagla family has said something. Uh, so my aunt didn't invite, we were not well, so um, she said it was very private, like not, so, um, so he called. He's like, this one is saying this, Sahara Chagla, against Sahara Chagla. I know her because she used to come to a lot, like for Maharam, my grandparents' place in Karachi. They used to come with her, she used to come with her daughters. And a gossip, and you know, here and there. So I might like now also the person I must have taken the opportunity that my brother and I, what I showed here, right, to grab the opportunity to put fuel to the fire, and so the comments coming, right? They're very clever people, masterminds. So I went back to this. Okay, so I've done, I replied and all this. That's it, right? And then got angry at like social media can't see. No, I was angry at someone, not social media. But I want to leave YouTube. Once my Rumble Premium, let's see how I get the hang of it. And so I don't know. I'm getting a devil sent. So it's not like, it's not like any crime. Like my aunts, one day my aunt telling me how my aunts have spoiled me with a lot of love, and तुम्हारी हर हाँ में, तुम्हारी हर बात पे हाँ मिलाते हैं. Okay, it's very dangerous, especially this. I have said, exposed my father's family, this, that, but it's so restless, like the person gets mad, madly. What I mean is, and violent, and like that, right? And does things that So his mother had told my mother कि मैं तुम्हें और बाबू को जुदा करूँगी. Because they were flirting, my uncle, eldest, and her, and my mother objected it. She even hit my mother, and after hitting my mother at her parents' place, my mother's parents' place they were, she told my mother that she's going to... See, here I'm laughing, I'm not abusing. I don't abuse this woman. I never cursed her, never abused her. I know what she did, and then later on I'm telling my aunts that, no, this, that, and trying to... She even came when I was in London that I got this, that your bosom and your enemy will be your bosom friend, and none has granted it. And she came to her aunt, Khala, mother's sister, my grandmother, and she apologized when I was in London. Her mother had also disowned her. So there was this thing, right? Muhtar was telling me on the phone. I was like, no. She said, yeah. I said, how do you people know that she was married to Fida Hussain, right? And so the name I don't know. So she said, I don't know, but the Raju is not from. So Raju is Hassan Baki's, the Muscati Umani, from my father's side, son, not of late. And look, my mother used to respect all of them. Never told me anything about this. Only that it was rumored from my aunts and all. I said, where did you hear this? How do we know? We don't have 4 witnesses, right? But then my aunt Mutar here in Dubai, I was interrogating. She told me that because I was angry at them too, and she told me that their mother herself, Afsar auntie herself, used to say to the people that Raju is Hassan Baki's son. But her husband was Fida Hussain, judge, uncle, late Fida Hussain, at that time. Yeah. So she did some other but we have no. I have, when I don't have, I never spoke about it, and in my, never told him I was friends with these people. So, but she created such a havoc against me, chaos, like what do you call it, at my cousin's wedding in Karachi. That one celebration should be in my house. Should be. Oh God, in Dubai, when she was in Dubai, she was telling them. So they had to have a celebration in her house. She was jealous of my mother a long time ago. I could see the wedding picture. She's sitting on the bed, and she was jealous of my mother. Because my mother, she couldn't get Hassan Baki, her husband not divorce her or something, and he used to hit her. I was told, right? So, and then a lot of things like Nani Rema disowned her daughter, one and only daughter, disowned her. But then she got the inheritance, and the brothers, many brothers she has, and she got rich, very rich. Then they, from PCHs to defense and all this, and all that. So since Tariq's days, 2 years, it was wonderful with the principal. And this other friend of Raju, late Faisal Bhatt. I got the news that Ashfaq used to come, Raju's older brother, and tell me, he used to laugh and say, and what? And his toes are falling off. Faisal Bhatt's toes are falling off and others. And he's become gay. Oh my God, what's wrong with the toes and all falling off, right? And he's laughing. Ashfaq is and I'm like, what? okay, I was like, okay, what is this? Like, I was thinking inside, why is he laughing like this? Maybe he can't take his. I gave him the benefit of the doubt on this, right? That maybe he can't take the seriousness of the case. But I'd stopped. I think I compromised with these people. They were they were conformists. Conformists, Raju and Ashwak. Really, after me, like you walk like this and work in the community, saying she doesn't say hi to us and complaining against me. And I was like, my mother is different. I'm different. And so making me very self-conscious of myself. Very self-conscious of what's this cliche or jargon in grammar. Sorry, my English is bad right now. So yeah, not only my grandmother, that बाबू की हम लोग दूसरी शादी करेंगे तुम्हारे husband, he will get him another woman and get him married to another woman, but that there was a fight in my grandparents' place, and Raju's mother, Ashwak Raju's mother, hit my mother. I saw that, and then I remember that she came to the same room. That this was outside that room, everyone was sitting, and she hit my mother when she got a chance, upstairs or somewhere. I saw it. I looked up, and she was hitting my mother. I think it was the alam room there, my nanny's somewhere there or outside. I could see her hitting my mother. And then when she came in the room downstairs, first floor, she said in front of me that मैं तुम्हें जुदा कराऊंगी तुम्हारे husband से. I will separate you from your husband. Like she has so much power that she can do that. And then she used to come to my mother. My mother did not say she can't come, but her father did, and so did Haji Habib. Once, long time ago, I wasn't even born, someone's wedding, I was told that this lady, but all her sins are now, she told me but there was this allegedly, they couldn't prove it or something, but Haji Habib, second house of Haji Habib was a wedding. No, the first son's wedding, I was there. Some celebration, she stole some money, I was told. That's why Haji Habib, the first house of Haji Habib were friends. They were friends with her. But the second house, they just banned her. She couldn't come. Because she did something there, chori. Sorry, it was just like steal something from the house, allegedly. But then, of course, later on, the second house, the daughter, Batul, Sabia, all them are friends with Raju more than me. No. Haji Habib, late Haji Habib's daughters. But Haji Habib banned his mother, Raju's mother. So it wasn't only my aunts, you see, that my father puts it on. And look, this black magic and these things are rampant all over. There are evil people all around the world, right? Like even this Norway lady, so many. And where's that lady, that young lady in California, Tulim? She had a problem with another colleague or friend. And there's also Shinu, Jade, Shinu, around the world. So we should be aware of all this and careful. Oh, and recently I was this officer, army officer, an ex-army officer's son. He started, I used to tell him to get, and I have to be very careful I don't do that because they have spies all over, you see, and they can have plane crashes done, Gulf Air crash 1983, and now it was this. Okay, now I'm a little air blue crash. Margala, I'll get stuck and my voice, air blue crash, 28th July was Raju's birthday, on Raju's birthday. So they can do this. That's why I have to also come here, use YouTube. Otherwise, after this, Indians or, I want serious, honest people if I can find. I haven't yet found anyone coming on my live stream. Those subscribed, thank you, but they don't like anything, and I get very few views also. And likes, only 3 likes, maximum 4, 5, and no, 4, 1 is mine. So it's very dangerous. I was worried about when I was traveling. I wasn't worried, but in retrospect, oh my god, how come they didn't get an airline here? Imam Sahib Zaman came in my dream and gave me a small Quran, whereas afterwards, then my mother, I went home, and this was my grandfather's. My aunt told me he had these Qurans, and they were in golden. They were golden in a golden box, palm size, right? Smaller than the palm. So it could just be like Imam Sahib Zaman put it on my palm, right? And in my dream, London. And then I came home, and my mother gave me this Quran. Oh my God, I looked at it. It was like palm size, smaller than palm size, same size. And that Quran was in silver, and I didn't know. I didn't even open the thing until year 2000. Oh, it's like a covering, and then the Quran is inside it. So it was so Emirates Airlines, I used to travel. There was nothing, no problem. So this and Tariq's place. Yeah, so Ashfaq and Raju were there. But after that time, something funny started to happen to me in college for the principal. Oh, and there was another dream I had. And they kind of all are like Afsar Auntie, Kasme Khana, that I'm not doing. I never did Jadoo on you, never. And all this, right? But the thing is, okay, they're trying. I'm forgetting. Lost. What was I saying? Where was I? Oh God. Oh, so there was this girl Ashwak liked, and he wanted to get married to. His friend's sister's friend, right? Before he got married to Sharmi, Fairy Auntie and Ahmed Uncle's daughter. So the mother got very angry. Ashwak came and told me about this, the whole story. And he even hit his hand on the wall. His Amr, his friend, was warned. She called and she told him things. The mother of the auntie. And then I had a dream that it's very dark and in their house. I've never been to their house or something, but it was like Tariq's place, like the the apartment and that ground. It's like but it's a house and it's very dark, and it's Amer's house. And something really terrible has happened. Like my aunt, my mother's cousin, after auntie has done something on them, and I was told to read 4 kuls, recite 4 kuls. So when Ashwak later on, after the whole incident, he came and he was saying that now his friend got married, right? Friend got married, and he was saying that the marriage is not working. That the he loves his wife and all this, but the wife is just wants a divorce from him. She lives in a different room. She just cannot stand him. She wants a divorce. So I remembered that, and I was like, but these sons of hers, they were like, even herself, like, I never do jadoo on anyone, or you never did jadoo on you, ever, and 7 Quran. So I had to believe her, right? So now it goes on, and then one day I said, it's my duty now, since long time ago, some years ago, I had this dream when Amir was not married, that I should tell him that I was told to pray 4 kuls here for my safety, or even the darkness to go, zulumati. In the house, outside, like in the ground, in the. So it's really, can't explain how Tariq's place, they've got a front, very, like, a lot of space and all this. What do you call it? Like flats and, the podium. No, sorry, words are not coming to me, yeah? Oh, this time when Afsar auntie had come to my house, I was a little girl, and someone told me run and write something on the, what do you call that? That old record player. It was standing on its own, and it was my uncle's. So some when I was writing, it all came out bad. It didn't work. So they told me that the spell, this lady behind sitting in the big room, who had come after auntie come. So they proved to me that this lady has put a spell on you. That's why you can't write properly. They said, the intuition saint or someone, go, and I ran. I was outside the big room, ran inside. I looked at her, I ran inside the big room, and there was my diary and my pen or pencil kept there. Or some shit. What was it? No. It wasn't a diary. Sorry, it was this paper, right? And they said write, and I wrote. It wasn't a dream. She was there. She had come to meet my mother, and it all turned out like they said write something, and I tried to write that, and it all came out wrong, like dyslexia or something. I don't know. I couldn't write properly. And they proved it that, I don't know, it's really weird. So, but still I left, I was like, later on when I was growing up, and I didn't tell my mother, or, take me to a spiritual healer, and this lady should not come here. I never told my mother. I just kept it to myself, and of course I don't want to break, when now they've come together, and, I just kept it to myself. I didn't want to destroy any friendships or anything, or even to worry my mother or tell her, take me to a healer. I just kept it on God. But the evidence given to me there in my childhood. So this must be after I came back from London. In my childhood, we were in London for 3 years. So principal was there, right? Back to Tariq's place. This is not back in time, but forward in time, 1991. Tariq's place, October. They graduated, so principal's son. I'm so tired, sorry, I can't talk. But give me a moment. Principal's son graduated, Tariq graduated, and Ashwaq graduated from that medical college. And we went there, and so Ashwaq told me the principal will be there, so it was a surprise for her to see me there, because she was there, Tariq's place, when his eldest brother got married. Tariq's father, later on, after that day we met, and I was happy. he had a heart attack, Tariq's father. And Ashfaq told me that Sunni Shia, they were, so once but Tariq stopped talking to Ashfaq. On the religious point, they were arguing. And then, so the principal was there, and she had a tire puncture, so they came late. Then it will come to Ali Tim. I'm finding very difficult to talk. They're not like, I'll take, I'll just be silent. Okay, so Amir's thing didn't work out, and they, I think, I don't know, last time, even the four quls from the Quran, ayats, didn't work out. Because I was told in the dream, start praying four quls. Going to Tariq's place, not Amir's place, Amir Bai's place. His sister Hina and all over, they were also in St. Joseph's College. And the friend, Ashwak liked, Hina's friend was also in St. Joseph's College. Anyways, the thing didn't work. Ayatul, four quls. I wasn't asked to recite Ayatul Kursi there. I was asked, and I didn't even know Ayatul Kursi at that time, in English even. I was asked to, and I wouldn't even remember, I didn't memorize it. Charcoal. I hadn't memorized Ayatul Kursi, but I'd memorized four Surah, they're called Surah Falak, Surah Nas, Surah all these. Surah Kafirun, Surah Falak, not Surah Falak, Surah Ikhlas, Surah Kafirun. But it never worked out. Really sad for Amir. He was such a nice person, Ashwaq. Very loyal friend of Ashwaq. Okay, sorry, excuse me, I'm having excuse me, I have to take a break. So okay, I've said this now, and maybe they'll even give me either a red flag or something. I don't know. Here. Okay, I have to take a break though. Thank you for your time and attention.